There are 5 relationships that if you have will move your future forward. So many of us spiral and get stuck in the same place in life. There's a real correlation to the people you surround yourself with and the direction that you head in life. In this series, we will share with you 5 relationships that will change your life.
One of the relationships that we need in our lives is a vision caster. There's a great quote from this guy, Ralph Waldo Emerson, and he says it this way: "Our chief want in life is for someone who shall make us do what we can." We all have an end destiny, and we need someone in our lives to tell us what that destiny looks like, tell us how it could be different. And so when you guys think of the vision caster, what comes to mind?
Yeah, the vision caster is someone who is going to say, what if? Or help you dream bigger than you could ever think of your own. And so this is the person in your life that's going to push the limits, that's going to say, I believe in you, and push you further than you ever thought you'd go.
Yeah. I love the quote, everyone ends up somewhere, few people end up somewhere on purpose. And this vision caster, I think, is helping you really discover what is your purpose and pushing you towards that purpose and goal in life.
You know, I think about how, Jason, you've been that vision caster for me for so long. And one of the things that you've helped me do is see that, hey, there is a different possibility. Like that there's a different outcome, and you're so good at like pushing me and propelling me forward. And so I've just always appreciated having you as a vision caster in my life. Why do you think that we need a vision caster?
Yeah, I would say you need one to just go further than you ever thought you'd go. One of the people that is a vision caster in my life, he always is like, okay, what's your 3-year vision? And I'll list out my 3-year vision. Then he goes, how can you do that in 3 months? And I'm like, what? How can I do that in 3 months? That's impossible. But what he is doing for me is he's going, Jason, you can go further than you ever thought you would go.
I think also another reason we need a vision caster in our life is because we are prone to living our lives looking in the rear view mirror. Most of us live looking back at like the things that happened in our lives that we wish we wouldn't have done, or the things that didn't happen that we wanted to accomplish. And so I think a vision caster can really take our eyes off the past and put it on like, what does God actually want for your future?
So I'm just curious, because we're talking about all these different profiles of people and how we need them in our lives. You know, what I guess would be kind of the consequence if you only had a vision caster in your life?
I'm a vision caster. That's kind of my natural go-to. So one of the things I have happen in my life is when I surround myself with only vision casters, we dream, but never execute, never do anything. And even as we go through these profiles, you want to have different types of people fill different roles. A lot of people try to put everyone, like one person, in all 5 of these roles, but you need different people to fill different roles at different times of your life.
And I think there's just so much value to allowing people into your life in different aspects and for different reasons in your life.
And so that makes me wonder too, how do you learn from a vision caster? Like if that vision caster is in your life and you want to get the most out of that experience and that relationship, how do you learn from them?
I think you know the right questions to ask, right? So when I'm meeting with somebody who is a vision caster, because vision is not my strength necessarily in my life, a lot of times I just look at like what's going on in the here and now. I try to ask them like, okay, like what do you see for my future? Like, or this is where I'm at right now. Like, help me to think beyond that. Like, what more could there be for my life that I'm not seeing, that I'm not dreaming? So I think just going in and asking them the right questions, knowing what their strength is, and seeing how they can play to your strength.
I've seen also with vision casters, like if you come in and someone's vision casting to you, you sometimes put up defeater questions like, oh, that could never happen. Oh, like almost blowing them off versus letting them help you dream. And so instead of putting up all the defeater questions, going, you know what, I'm just going to listen. I'm going to dream. I'm going to not think through all the consequences or through all the details. Let's just throw out all the ideas and accept it. I like writing all those down. And then after you work with a vision caster, a lot of times you want to like decipher through what you're actually going to do from that, because you're probably not going to do everything, but you're going to take that small list and kind of go, where am I going from here?
So you might be a vision caster, you might know a vision caster, and the takeaway is let's identify who those people are. Let's identify that gifting in ourselves and see if we can cast some vision for our lives.
Thanks so much for watching The Brook Online. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and be sure to download the Brook app so you can stay up to date with all the new media as well as all the new events we've got coming up every single week.